Hey bunnies, for today's video we are going to be talking about my super thick individual faux locks. I want to note that I moved myself a little bit over to the right, which is probably your left, not sure, because I wanted you guys to see my gorgeous flower wall, which I noticed that in the videos you hardly see it, but I wanted, you know, for you guys to see my wall some more, so I moved over a little bit to show that off. So yeah. I've had this hairstyle now for exactly 1 week. This is what it looks like after 1 week of being installed. I feel like the longer you wear it, the more natural it looks and the better it will look. How many packs of hair did I use? 10. I used 7 packs of Yaki Hollywood. I'll put a picture here for you guys to see. And I used 3 packs of Marley braids, but it wasn't just the regular Marley braids. It was the realistic braids. It has like 2 times the amount in there. So if I didn't use 3, I'd probably end up using 6 of the other brands. Oh, it took me 9 hours to finish this style. 9 hours, give or take, because I stopped in between to take care of the kids, to get dinner, to da-da-da-da. So around 9 hours to finish this entire look. And when I was done, my head was so tender. Oh my gosh. The first time you do it, it's gonna be heavy AF. Don't let them hold your ground. I did watch like a bunch of YouTube videos, and then I noticed that a lot of them, they didn't do certain things. So I was like, all right, for my video, this is what I'm gonna do, because there are a lot of things they don't tell you. First, washing all that good stuff. Section your hair into 4. And then from that 4, I made medium sections. I was gonna do the rubber band thing, but the last time I did the rubber band, I think it was irritating my scalp, so I figured not to do that again. So what I did, took a section, a medium to large section, I keep saying that, and braiding it halfway, braiding it with the Yaki Hollywood braiding hair. Now you can braid all the way to the end, and I did do that with a couple of them, and the rest of it I was getting tired, so I just braided to like down here maybe, and then left the rest like just loose. Now if you braid all the way to the tip, to the end, I feel like when you're wrapping it, you'll get a nicer and neater finish. Okay, like you'll still get a good, clearly you'll still get a good finish if you just leave it, but when you come to the end of the lock, it'll lock better, if that makes any sense. It will lock better if it's braided to the tip and then you wrap it going down with the Marley hair. Okay, so it is a longer process doing that, but the end results will be a lot better. When you're doing yours, when you're done with everything, like I said, my scalp was so tender, and watching the other videos, I didn't see anybody hot water the ends of their hair. So I'm like, okay, I don't need to hot water my ends. No, you definitely need to hot. I did mine the next day, and it was such a relief on my scalp. Like it took off like literally 3 pounds of weight off of my head. Like, I don't know, the steam on my scalp, and I don't know what it was, but you definitely should hot water your ends. Also with the ends, if you braid it all the way to the end, when you're wrapping it down, it will, like I said, lock better, and you won't have to burn it to seal it so that it won't unravel. Me, I am having unraveling issues because for most of them, like I said, I did not braid to the end. So where I did that, try to lock it, it kind of frayed a little bit. Okay, which for me is not that big of a deal, because this is my very first time doing this style. So it's a learning process, you know. When I was doing it, I did use Ampro Shine and Jam as usual to braid into the Canon braiding hair, just so that it's nice and smooth. As far as my edges go, I don't really focus or concentrate on putting any type of edge control or gel to, you know, slick down baby hairs or anything like that, because I don't want any product buildup. I find that whenever I try to use an edge control or jam or gel or got to be glue or whatever the case is, all I end up doing is getting a bunch of product buildup, because after a while with this Florida heat and humidity, it's just going to melt. And you have like it's greasy on your forehead, and then it's just a hot mess and not cute. So I'm like, just forget it. Be your natural, authentic self and just leave it as is. You want to make sure that you keep your scalp moisturized and oiled. For the oil, I use my what's it called, Africa's Best Originals or Organics tea tree oil. I put that on my scalp to prevent dryness. I no longer use a braid spray. I decided to switch it up and try using the Cream of Nature Argan Oil leave-in conditioner spray or leave-in treatment spray. That is what I'm using right now, and I find that it is keeping my hair and my scalp nice and moisturized. I got a little bottle, oh crap, I didn't bring it. Oh, there it is, hold on. I got a little bottle of this in, I think it's called a Vox box. If I'm mistaken, I'll put the correct name here, but it's one of those subscription package things. And I got one of these Main Magic 10-in-1 primers from Eva Nye or Eva NYE, whatever. And this is it here. It smells pretty good, and I used it today for the first time just to spray all over to see what it would do, to see if it would give it like a shine or something. It's like an argan oil primer, but it has like ingredients that I cannot pronounce. I'm kind of wary of it, but it does make my hair smell good. So that is the pro for that. If you have something better that you can recommend, because I find that like for the longest I was not on the argan oil train, and I find that it really does make my hair nice and soft. So if you have an argan oil mist that you like that has more natural ingredients in it, then recommend it for me in the comments. I would greatly appreciate it, because while this does smell good, it doesn't really give me that much of a shine. Not that I want like an overtly shiny product, but you know, just a little bit of luster to the hair. And then like I said, the only natural ingredients in here are argan oil, sunflower oil, and those are the last 3 ingredients out of like 7. So yeah. When I'm sleeping at night, I do have a super jumbo sleep cap. It is this one here. Like I said, it is lined, so it protects my hair. It keeps the style nice and, you know, cool and whatever. And when I'm sleeping in my bed, it's not like rubbing against my face or anything like that, irritating or so I don't have like breakouts or anything. So that's a good thing right there. You can get that at your local beauty supply store for like $4. The length of my hair, it varies. It's from between mid-back and tailbone length, or like waist and tailbone. It varies. I am going to stand up so you can see it. I'm getting out of focus right now. And for jewelry, I only have this string, and then like this just is metal thing right here. That's it. I didn't want to go like OD with the jewelry, but I believe I have around 32 or so dreads, 32 or so locks. And then this is the, this is the length here. So you see some of them are a little bit shorter than others, and then that's one of them there that's kind of unraveling there. It's kind of out of focus, but this is it here. See, so it goes from the that was probably the worst length check you've ever had in your life seen here on YouTube, but it is what it is. So that's it there. But this is it here. I absolutely love it. And like I said, I have about 32, I want to say 32. And of course I have it parted in the center, and you know, I can do all kinds of different looks with it. Pull halfway up, halfway, I just dropped a whole ring, halfway up, halfway down, all that good stuff. Bring it like this, you know, real, yeah. And yeah, what else is there? What else is there? What other questions could you possibly ask me? Now for these braids, my inspiration came from Rihanna. And when I do perfect this look, I'm going to have it available on my website, TheFourFiveFour.com, glam by TheFourFiveFour.com. And I'm gonna call them Locs because they're inspired by Rihanna's locks, R-H-I Locs, and it's a more relaxed style. It's a play on the word relaxed and Rihanna Locs combined. Relax. So yeah, that is it. I have not washed my hair as yet because, again, today has literally been 1 week since I've had it in. Next week I'll try to wash it. I'll attempt to wash it. I don't know how I'll end that. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, but they do have different dry shampoos that I can use anyways if I don't want to wet the whole of the hair. So that's probably the route I'm going to go. They do have the braid shampoos. They have the Jamaica Mango Lime Hot one? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm lying. I think it's Oris that has a dry shampoo, that little purple one they put in between your scalp, the scalp cleanser. There's that, and a whole bunch of other companies that I'm pretty sure I'll figure out that could work with my hair when I'm ready to wash it. But that's that. So far it isn't heavy. When I first did it, like I said, that first I want to say that first 4 or 5 days it was a little bit aggravating, and up to yesterday I could feel like the ones on the sides right here, they were those that did hella tight. The ones in the front, like, oh god, yes. But that is it. If you have any questions for me, please leave them in the comment section below. If there's something that you feel like I forgot to mention that I didn't mention, if there's something that I didn't mention that you think I should have I don't know what I'm saying, but leave it in the comment section below if you know what I'm saying, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, I hope you love my flower wall. Peace sign and kissy face. Bye.
Prepare yourself for the apocalypse.